Hello everyone, this is TheHunter DD33, and today we just unlocked the 12 gauge CaverSham Shotgun, and we have it loaded with some BuckShot. So we're over here by High Lake and Mount Kraken, and we're going to head down towards the river and see if we can't find some whitetails, maybe even some coyotes, to take out with the 12 gauge BuckShot and see what the penetration's like. Alright guys, so we're over here by Mount Kraken right now, and we just got a buck call from, I believe it was a whitetail. I didn't actually check, but it called right up here. So what we're going to try and do is get within 50 to 60 meters of this buck, and then we'll take a shot, see what kind of damage it actually does, and whether or not you actually can kill an animal within 50 meters. Oh, I hear him coming. Looks like we have a buck and a doe coming in, guys. So I don't see either one yet. But we are behind a rock here. A couple of rocks, actually. Can we even get up any of these rocks? There we go. Alright, so we kind of got up one rock. And there should be a buck and a doe coming in right here. Oh, right there. Alright, so we got a young buck coming in. There's our buck at least. Now our doe should be somewhere nearby too. Let's just get a rough range on this buck so we know how far about it is. Alright, so he's supposedly 45 meters away. Could definitely take that shot. So let's see if we can't hit him. That stupid stand icon is in the way and we can't actually see him. So I'll have to call him a little closer. Alright, he's definitely in range now. I can hear him. Still can't see him though. I think he's in this brush. But I would imagine he's about 30 meters away. Oh, here he comes, here he comes. Yeah, he's definitely within 30. Okay, he's like 15 actually. And that definitely knocked him right out pretty good. I would imagine that should bring him down. So we'll watch him. Maybe not. The blood's... yeah, it looks like there's a pretty good pile of blood there. But we still have that other doe coming in. So let's try and call her in. Alright, let's check the blood here. Okay, we do have a vital hit. So that means it will die. We just gotta figure out which way it went here. Yeah, this way. Oh! Alright, so the other whitetail doe is coming in. There she is, right there. And she's about 80 meters away. So let's try and get her a little bit closer. Now, the good thing about this shotgun is you don't have to worry about the wind. It's not going to affect it whatsoever at all. Alright, so this doe is about 30 meters away from us. Definitely well within range. But there is a tree right there. But that shouldn't stop us. Alright, I think she's definitely hit pretty good. Let's just watch her a little bit. And where is she going? There she is right there. But it didn't look like she went down. So let's just mark about. But is that another deer or is that her? There's no way it's still her. Well, I can hear something coming in. Yep. It looks like we have another doe coming. I don't think it's the same one, is it? Although she looks pretty hurt. Yeah, how do you know if it's the same one or not? She definitely looks like she could be hurt. And we should probably definitely reload our shotgun. There she is right there. As soon as she comes out by that tree. Alright, now we'll know if we hit two different deer or not, because that one's definitely drilled. And the first one we shot ran off that way towards the river, and this one just ran off that way. So let's go pick up our whitetail buck that we shot before. Got some blood over here. Alright guys, we just found our first buck down with the 12 gauge CaverSham Shotgun. And it looks like he went about close to 100 meters. He definitely ran a little ways, but he didn't go too far. So here he is down right here. Alright, let's pick him up. So we shot him at 13.19 meters away, so that was definitely a really close shot. And it looks like we hit left lung, and another chunk of BuckShot hit flesh. So you can see the pattern actually hit one lung and a little bit of flesh. So we got 545 cash, and it scores 96, so definitely a pretty young buck. But not a bad shot. You can see it was quarter going when we took the shot. It looks like we hit a little too far to the left. If we would have hit more to the right, we probably would have hit lung and intestine, and maybe even liver. Then it probably would have dropped, or definitely not ran as far. But we got our first 12 gauge CaverSham shotgun kill, so that's pretty cool. Alright guys, so we got a coyote out here. Now, I'm not sure if we do have our collar on us. I really hope we do, but I don't. Yeah, we do. Alright, perfect. Alright, so if we hit 5, we should be able to call on this coyote. And there he is right there. So he might be a little bit spooked, but he should. Oh yeah, here he comes. Ooh, it's a big male coyote too. 7 very hard. I don't think I've shot too many very hards. I think I've shot a couple of hards, but I don't think I've shot any very hards. So hopefully we can get him to come in. Also, the doe that we shot that was standing here, it looks like it was the same one that we hit from before, because there's 2 different piles of blood. One is a flesh wound, and the other one definitely looks like it could be vital hit. So I'm glad we took another shot. So that might have actually been the same doe both times. He's got to be about 70 meters out there. Yep, 73. Oh, we can shoot up to 60 for sure. 68. If we could get a little bit closer, we could definitely take a shot. Just in case he doesn't want to come. But we got a nice little path right here. Going right to him. Yeah, I had a feeling he was going to try and do that. Come on. You stop at 60, I'll definitely take you out. Well, maybe not if you're in the brush. Oh, if you stop there, I would definitely take that shot. Come on. Of course, he's right in the brush now. We can't even get a shot. Well, let's try and get over a little bit. Oh, I just saw him. He's right there, 35 meters away, guys. Alright, we're going to pop up and take a shot. Can't see. There he is. I think we definitely got a hit. I'm not sure how good we actually did hit him. But if he was really 35 meters away, we definitely should have hit him pretty hard. Let's get another range on that. Yeah, that's 35, and that looks like some pretty awesome blood right there. Alright, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to go track down this big coyote first. Then we'll come back and we'll track down the 2 does that we shot from before. Alright, here's the blood. Bleed rate very low. But it is a coyote, So, I mean, how strong can it actually be? 30 meters away, we definitely hit him. But it just says very low. Oh, this is not even the blood from the coyote. This is the blood from the doe. So this is indeed the blood from that doe. And we did shoot it twice. What is this now? Is this the coyote? Yep. Alright, so here's the coyote. Blood rate low. Blood went to 50 to 75%. A little better. Still at 50. You know, I don't know if this coyote's gonna die or not. Look at this. Look at this, guys. He's down right here. Now that is pretty cool. I wasn't sure if it was gonna kill him or not. Although he was only 30 meters away, it definitely should have killed him. But anyways, we did find him, and he's down right here. So pretty cool. We got our first coyote kill with the 12 gauge CaverSham shotgun and BuckShot. Let's pick him up. And he scores 52. It looks like we hit him, yep, 31 meters. Just a flesh shot. So we actually shot high at 30 meters. So I would say this gun shoots pretty dead on at 30 to 40 meters. Don't aim high at all, because we were holding for the top of the lung. And it looks like we hit a little bit high. If we would have been a little bit lower, we probably would have hit lung and maybe even busted through that shoulder blade there. But we got 1,219 cash and 179 XP. And he's 7 very hard. He does score 52, so that's definitely a pretty big coyote. I think the biggest one I ever shot was probably 59, so it's definitely up there. But that's pretty cool. We got him with the 12 gauge CaverSham BuckShot. And now let's get down and go track those other 2 does that we shot. Alright guys, so we just found the doe that we shot. Now I do believe this might be the same one from before, so I would imagine it should have 2 pretty solid wounds in it. So let's pick her up and check her out. So it's looking like 30. Yeah, you can see right here, this was a 30.5 meters and we got flesh, 42%, so that means that was one good solid hit. It looks like we shot just a little bit too low. I think she was I thought she was 30, and it looks like, well, according to this shot, it looks like we somehow should have hit the heart. It looks like the bullet actually went right through the heart. One of the BuckShots did. So that's interesting that that didn't actually drop this deer. But anyways, then it ran away and it came back, and this is the second shot, 30.5 meters. And we shot a little bit too low to the right. But it definitely did enough damage, and these are all scatters from the BuckShot. We got 467 cash and 70 XP, and another kill with the 12 gauge CaverSham BuckShot. Alright guys, we had a couple of deer out here, and this buck right here is about 40 meters away. So let's see if we can't get a good hit on him. I believe we hit him twice. It's looking like some pretty good blood. Vital hit. And it looks like we have a doe over here too. I don't see her though. Alright guys, we have another doe coming in now, and she's about in range. Let's see what we can do. I think that was a pretty good hit. And we did hit it 3 times, but it looks like the first shot we hit him at 58.7 meters in the left lung. And that might have been from the same shot. I think we hit lung, and then the ricochets of the BuckShot hit flesh and flesh. Okay, so we shot him at 58.7 meters and we got a lung shot. So we actually could get lungs at 58 meters. That's good to know. He scored 74, so just a young buck. But we got 608 cash. Now let's go over here and see if we can't find that doe. Got another doe coming in over there. And here she comes. She looks to be about 40 meters. That should have been a good hit. Alright, so let's mark this one. And we got bleed rate medium on this one. Oh, she's down right here. So this one didn't go far at all. Let's pick her up. This one was 24 meters and we got right lung, liver, stomach, and flesh. And we still got 550 cash. Alright, here's the other deer we shot. I think we might have hit her a little bit high because there's only some flesh wound here. Alright guys, so we got a whitetail doe coming in right now. And she's about in range. That should have been a perfect hit on her. It's looking like some pretty good blood. Yeah, she was actually bedded down in this brush right here. And as we got a little bit closer, she got up and started walking towards us and we took a shot. And it looks like we hit her pretty good. So let's go check the blood. Yep, pretty good pile of blood here. And she is vital hit. So she should be down just up here. Alright, so we just found our doe, and she definitely ran quite a ways. I would say she ran at least 150 to 200 meters. And the shot was only about 20 or 30 meters away. And with buckshot, I would imagine she shouldn't have went any more than 20, 30 meters with the hit that we actually put on her. But let's pick her up. Yeah, look at that. We just crushed the lung. It was pretty much a perfect shot. And 28 meters away. The buckshot should definitely have a little more penetration than what it does. Other than that, it shoots pretty accurate, and it definitely has some kill power. So there's the first shot. Here's a chunk of the buckshot. It hit the foot, and another chunk hit right in the shoulder blade. But this is definitely the main area of damage. We got 473 cash and 79 XP. Alright guys, we have another doe coming just up here. She just gave out a warning call. So we're going to kind of stay crouched and just keep going right towards her until we actually do see her. Oh! She came really close. And she's definitely hit good. I'm surprised she actually didn't go down. There she is. See, watch how far she actually goes. She's definitely lung hit. But she'll probably go all the way almost to those trees over there. Look at this, look at this. We got a pretty good buck out here. I don't know where he came from. But we definitely got a pretty good buck out here. So there's our doe still. Wait. Right there she is. Definitely hurting pretty hard. Alright, so here's the blood from that doe. It is a flesh wound. But I'm trying to figure out how in the heck that's a flesh wound. Unless we hit shoulder blade, then maybe. But I can see there's our buck over there. That's pretty much the big buck. I would imagine that's the one we want. And there's also this buck here, the pretty good one too. Now I don't know if we're gonna get these to come in or not. Not sure how close we actually have to be for them to come into the call. I also have a cow moose behind us too. Oh, alright, so it looks like our deer are bedded down. At least two of them are. The other buck is somewhere over here, but I don't think he's coming in. No, he's not. So what we're going to do is go back around, all the way around this little lake here. That I don't think we can cross here. Alright, so it's looking like we're in a pretty good position here. The buck just grunted. So let's try and call him in. Oh, there he is right there. Actually, that's a doe. There he is. There's the buck. Yeah, he's definitely a 130s, 120s, 130s buck for sure. There's nothing wrong with him at all. But this doe's coming in first here. You know what? Let's see if we can't take her. Wait. Here he comes. We're gonna have to take a shot on him. So I think we actually... Alright, there's no way that buck's dead. Unless we spine shot him? Somehow we hit this doe that was literally like 20 meters away from us. Look at this. There's blood here. And we were aiming at this buck here. There she goes over there. I think we hit low on that one. But look at this. Somehow our buck dropped right here. And that was a pretty far shot. Well, let's take a look at this buck and see where we hit him. And what he scores. He scores 127. And we shot him at 55.46 meters. It looks like we hit him. Yeah, we spine shot him. So we dropped him at 55 meters with the 12 gauge BuckShot. So we got spine and lung on that buck. It looks like one of the BuckShots actually broke off and hit it in the right lung and the radius ulna and the spine. So that was a pretty awesome shot. 55.4 meters. He scored 127 and he is silver. We got 724 cash and 203 XP. That is pretty cool. I'm definitely happy with that penetration and that shot. Alright, so should we go track this doe that we just shot? I'm not sure. I don't think we hit her that good. And I definitely think we missed the second shot. So I think what we're going to do is go after this buck that's sitting right here. Either that or this is a doe. I can't quite tell what it is. Oh, we got one hit in it. I'm not sure if we hit it very good. It was a bad angle. Probably wasn't the greatest idea to take that shot. And it's probably going to be a flesh wound. Yep. Bad idea. Alright, so we just got a call from another doe up here. So we might as well try and get her. Oh, here she comes, here she comes. She's coming in fat. That is not a doe. But I can't stand cow moose. So that's why I took a shot at her. Can't stand them. They always charge me. They always interfere with the hunt. And they always screw it up. So that's why I took a shot at her. But it also looks like we have some pretty good blood here. Yeah, that shot actually would have killed her. So that's a pretty good test too. Let's track her down and see if we can't get our first moose with the 12 gauge CaverSham. Oh! Alright guys, we found our dead moose and we also just got a call from a coyote. I think I see him right there. No, that's our bull. So let's try and call this coyote. Now, I don't have a clue where he's coming from, because I didn't get a chance to see where he called from. But I'm gonna guess it's gonna be somewhere out in this open here. Gotta be in that brush or something. Is that it? You know, I thought that was it before. I thought I could see something over there. Alright, let's pick up this cow and we'll try and call him back in. So it looks like we hit her pretty hard at 16 meters, and then we hit her with a couple of buckshots. But this shot right here definitely did some damage. We hit the left lung and we got 860 cash and 108 XP. Look at how you can just barely see his head. Can't even get a range on him. How far is he? Oh, he's right there. Oh my god, he's literally like 30 meters away. Oh, that's definitely gonna knock him down. Oh, it didn't kill him, but he's definitely hit pretty hard. Ooh, that's a big bull. We got a pretty big bull out here too. So that coyote should go down. Yep, it's just showing flesh wound. But the last one we shot said flesh wound also, and he went down. And this one was actually smaller than that one, so I'm surprised that this one shouldn't die even faster. It almost looks like it's dead right here. It is dead right here. But how come I just saw it walking around? It must be a glitch. There is definitely a glitch going on. But we did kill it, and here it is. Let's pick it up. Alright, so we shot it at 21.37 meters, and we hit it basically right in the head. Hit a little bit high. But we got 1,166 cash and 152 XP. She scores 39. Alright guys, well we just spotted a pretty decent bull out here. You can see his rack sticking out of the trees right there. So we're trying to call him in. And we have a real good wind. Alright, so here comes our bull. Definitely not a bad one, but he's not super big. He's not going to break 250s, that's for sure. And we do have this cow coming in, so it should be just about the right time to take a shot on him. Alright, so we should have 2 hits in him. That should definitely help bring him down. The shot was a little ways out there. But is that him calling? Maybe. So it looks like there's 2 sets of flesh wounds here. I would imagine that's him, and I don't think he's gonna die. Alright, so she's definitely about 30 meters right now. She's just in some brush. There she is, right there. So let's hold right on the heart. Still didn't drop her. And that is a flesh wound. So I don't think she's even gonna die. We're gonna have to call her in and shoot her again. Alright, so she's right there. She's about 22 meters away. Stop. That was definitely a solid hit. I think we might have got lung and intestine on that. So let's go check. Yeah, that's a good pile of blood. Non-vital hit. So that must mean we hit intestine. And it's still definitely a kill shot. But I don't know why it says non-vital hit. Alright guys, we just found our deer. And you can see she did not die. She is standing right here at about 50-60 meters out. So we're going to put another one in her. Definitely hit her. Alright, so that actually wasn't the deer that we hit before. So at this point we have 3 different wounded animals running around with buckshot in them. And I don't really feel like going around wounding any more animals. So that's the thing about this buckshot. It definitely has some power and penetration. But it seems like 50% of the time you're going to get a flesh wound. Now I think this gun could be definitely more accurate if they put a scope on it. And if you look at the barrel there, it actually looks like they can mount a scope right on it pretty easy. So if you could figure out a way to aim this, it definitely has the penetration to kill something at 60 meters, because like you saw, that one shot was 58 meters and we got lung on it, so it definitely could kill at up to 60 meters. It's just so hard to aim with this little bead. Alright guys, well I think that's going to be the end of this video, so I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.